If you are over 60 years old, please pay close attention because what you choose to eat every morning could be the difference between staying active and losing your independence. Did you know that the most dangerous thing you can do for your mobility is to skip breakfast or simply settle for a piece of dry toast? Most people in their golden years do not realize that their first meal is a biological command to their body to either build muscle or let it waste away. You might wake up and feel a bit stiff or notice that your legs feel heavy like lead as you walk to the kitchen. You might think this is just a normal part of getting older, but it is actually a warning sign that your leg muscles are starving for the right nutrients. Every hour you go without proper protein and minerals after waking up is an hour where your body might be breaking down your own muscle tissue just to keep your heart beating and your brain functioning. This silent process can make walking up the stairs or even standing up from your favorite armchair feel like a mountain climb. But there is a wonderful way to stop this decline, and it is easier than you think. You can actually jumpstart your muscle repair and boost the blood flow to your lower body within 30 to 60 minutes of waking up. By choosing the right fuel, you can erase those painful nighttime cramps and feel a steady strength in your stride that you thought was gone forever. Today, I'm going to share 5 incredible breakfast foods that act like medicine for your muscles and nerves. These are simple items you likely already have in your pantry or fridge. We will explore how they work to keep you moving confidently, and I will also warn you about the hidden breakfast traps that are secretly weakening your legs. Welcome to Seniors Healthy Living, where we believe your best years are still ahead of you. If you want to stay strong and vibrant as you age, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel and join our community of health-conscious seniors. Let us begin this journey toward a stronger, more mobile version of yourself. Many people think that as long as they are eating enough calories, they are fine, but that is a dangerous misunderstanding of how the body works after age 60. There is a condition called sarcopenia, which is the natural loss of muscle mass and strength as we age. For many seniors, this process accelerates because they are not giving their muscles the specific signals they need to stay strong. Think of your leg muscles like an engine that needs a spark to start. Without that spark, the engine stays cold and the parts begin to rust. That spark comes from the food you eat in the morning. When you sleep, your body is in a fasting state, and for 8 hours or more, it has had no external fuel. If you wake up and only drink black coffee or eat a sugary pastry, you are leaving your muscles in a state of crisis. Your body starts to look for amino acids to keep your vital organs running, and unfortunately, the easiest place for it to find those amino acids is in your large leg muscles. This is why many seniors find their legs getting thinner and weaker, even if they are still relatively active. We need to shift the body from a state of breakdown to a state of building. This is not about becoming a bodybuilder or lifting heavy weights at the gym. It is about functional strength. It is about having the balance to walk on an uneven sidewalk without fear of falling. It is about the power to play with your grandchildren or go for a long walk in the park without needing to sit down every 5 minutes. The foods we will discuss today are specifically chosen because they target the biological needs of seniors. They are easy to digest, they are rich in the minerals that prevent cramps, and they provide the high-quality protein that tells your brain it is time to rebuild. By the end of this video, you will have a clear plan for your mornings that will leave you feeling energized and sturdy. Let us start with what I call the ultimate muscle repair kit in a shell, and that is whole eggs. For several decades, eggs were unfairly criticized because of concerns about cholesterol. However, modern science has cleared their name, especially for older adults who desperately need the unique nutrients found inside. Eggs are not just a source of protein, they are a complete protein, meaning they contain all 9 essential amino acids that your body cannot produce on its own. One of these amino acids is called leucine, and it is the single most important factor for senior muscle health. Think of leucine as the foreman on a construction site. Even if you have all the bricks and wood in the world, the house will not be built if the foreman is not there to give the orders. Leucine is the molecule that tells your muscle cells to start synthesizing new tissue. As we cross the age of 60, our bodies become less sensitive to these signals. This means a younger person might need only a little protein to start building muscle, but a senior needs a much higher concentration of leucine to get the same effect. This is why a breakfast of 2 or 3 eggs is so much more powerful than a bowl of cereal. Consider the story of a man named Robert, who lived in a quiet neighborhood in Ohio. Robert was 68 and had started to notice that his legs felt shaky when he climbed the 3 steps to his front porch. He was worried he was losing his balance, and he started avoiding going out. When Robert changed his morning routine to include 2 whole eggs every single day, something remarkable happened. Within just 2 months, he felt a newfound stability in his legs. He found he could walk his dog for 20 minutes without his calves feeling tight. This was not magic, it was the result of a clinical study from the University of Illinois, which showed that seniors who ate eggs for breakfast saw measurable improvements in their walking speed and lower body strength. But the secret to eggs is not just in the white part, it is in the yolk. Many people still throw the yolk away, thinking they are being healthy, but they are actually tossing out the most important nutrients for their legs. The yolk contains vitamin D, which is essential for bone strength and muscle function. It also has vitamin B12, which maintains the nerves that tell your muscles when to move. If your nerves are not healthy, your muscles will not fire correctly, leading to stumbles and trips. Furthermore, eggs are a rich source of choline and heme iron. Choline helps with the communication between your brain and your muscles, ensuring that your movements are smooth and coordinated. Heme iron is the most absorbable form of iron, and it helps your blood carry oxygen to your leg muscles. If your legs are not getting enough oxygen, they will feel tired, heavy, and prone to painful cramps. When you eat eggs in the morning, you are essentially giving your legs a fresh supply of oxygen and the raw materials they need to stay strong. I recommend preparing your eggs in a healthy way, such as poaching them or lightly scrambling them with a little bit of olive oil. Avoid the heavy butter and definitely stay away from processed breakfast meats like bacon or sausage, which are loaded with sodium and unhealthy fats that can cause inflammation. A simple pair of eggs within an hour of waking up is the most cost-effective and powerful habit you can adopt to protect your independence and keep your legs moving smoothly for years to come. Our second breakfast powerhouse is a warm and comforting bowl of oatmeal combined with the incredible strength of chia seeds. While eggs provide the building blocks, oatmeal provides the steady energy and the anti-inflammatory protection your legs need. After the age of 60, your body becomes much more sensitive to shifts in blood sugar. If you eat something sugary or a refined carbohydrate, like white bread, your blood sugar spikes and then crashes. This roller coaster effect is terrible for your muscles because high blood sugar causes inflammation and low blood sugar leaves your muscles without the fuel they need to function. Oatmeal is a slow-burning fuel. It contains a special type of fiber called beta-glucan, which turns into a gentle gel in your stomach. This gel slows down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream, providing a steady stream of energy to your legs all morning long. This means you will not feel that sudden wave of fatigue at 10 o'clock in the morning. But the real magic happens when you stir in a tablespoon of chia seeds. These tiny seeds are like a concentrated dose of minerals for your lower body. They are packed with magnesium, which is a mineral that many seniors are lacking. If you have ever woken up in the middle of the night with a painful cramp in your calf that feels like your muscle is being twisted in knots, you are likely low in magnesium. Magnesium allows your muscles to relax after they contract. Without it, your muscles stay in a state of tension, which leads to stiffness and pain. Chia seeds also provide omega-3 fatty acids, which are famous for fighting inflammation. Chronic inflammation is like a slow fire that burns through your muscle tissue and damages your joints. By eating oatmeal and chia seeds, you are effectively putting out that fire every single morning. Take the example of a woman named Margaret from Florida. Margaret loved to garden, but her knees and calves were always so stiff in the morning that she had to wait until noon to go outside. She started eating old-fashioned rolled oats with a spoonful of chia seeds and a handful of blueberries every morning. Within a few weeks, she noticed that the morning stiffness had significantly decreased. She felt more flexible and was able to get down on her knees in the garden much earlier in the day. This is because the combination of slow carbs and healthy fats from the seeds was nourishing her tissues at a deep level. It is important to choose the right kind of oats. Please avoid the instant packets that come in flavors like maple or brown sugar, as they are usually full of added sugar and artificial ingredients. Stick to steel-cut oats or rolled oats. They might take a few more minutes to cook, but your body will thank you for the extra effort. If you find the taste a bit plain, you can add a dash of cinnamon, which also helps regulate blood sugar, or a few slices of fruit for natural sweetness. This meal is not just about filling your stomach, it is about creating a stable environment in your body where your muscles can thrive and your nerves can signal clearly without the interference of inflammation. Now let us talk about a fruit that is often found in every kitchen, but is frequently misunderstood: the banana. Many seniors are told to avoid bananas because they contain sugar, but for the majority of people over 60, a banana can be a lifesaver for leg health when eaten correctly. The primary reason a banana is so valuable is its high potassium content. One medium banana provides about 400 milligrams of this vital mineral. Potassium is what we call an electrolyte, and its job is to manage the electricity in your body. Every time you move your leg, your brain sends an electrical signal through your nerves to your muscles. Potassium allows that signal to pass through. If your potassium levels are low, those signals get garbled. This leads to muscle weakness, a lack of coordination, and the dreaded muscle twitches that can make you feel unsteady on your feet. A report from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recently highlighted that over 60% of older adults do not get enough potassium in their daily diet. This silent deficiency is a major reason why so many seniors suffer from balance issues and frequent falls. Your leg muscles are the largest muscles in your body, and they require a massive amount of potassium to stay hydrated and functional. When your muscles are dehydrated at a cellular level, they become brittle and prone to injury. A banana acts like a natural electrolyte drink without the artificial colors and heavy sugars found in sports beverages. However, the secret is in the timing and the pairing. You should avoid eating a banana all by itself on an empty stomach if you are concerned about your blood sugar. Instead, slice it into your oatmeal or eat it with a spoonful of Greek yogurt. The protein and fiber in those foods will slow down the absorption of the fruit sugar while allowing the potassium to get right to work in your muscles. Think of a gentleman named Thomas who lived in a retirement community in Arizona. Thomas noticed that he was starting to shuffle his feet when he walked because he was afraid of losing his balance. His doctor suggested he pay more attention to his electrolytes. Thomas started adding half a banana to his morning routine every day. He chose bananas that were still a little bit green at the stem because they contain more resistant starch, which is great for gut health and slower on the blood sugar. After a month, Thomas felt more confident in his stride. He felt like his feet were listening to his brain again. This improvement in neuromuscular coordination is exactly what happens when you give your body the minerals it needs. Bananas also contain vitamin B6, which supports the protective coating on your nerves. Healthy nerves mean better balance and fewer instances of that strange tingling or numbness in the feet that many seniors experience, so do not fear the banana. Embrace it as a tool for better movement and a way to keep your legs hydrated and responsive from the moment you wake up. The fourth food on our list is perhaps the most powerful protein source for seniors, and that is Greek yogurt. Now it is important to distinguish Greek yogurt from regular yogurt. Greek yogurt has been strained to remove the liquid whey, resulting in a much thicker product that contains nearly double the protein. For someone over 60, this is a game changer. A single small container of plain Greek yogurt can provide up to 17 grams of high-quality protein. But what makes it truly special for your legs is a specific protein called casein. Unlike other proteins that digest quickly, casein is a slow-digesting protein. It provides a steady drip of amino acids into your bloodstream for several hours. This is incredibly beneficial because it prevents muscle breakdown throughout the entire morning. While the leucine in your eggs gives you a quick spark, the casein in Greek yogurt provides the long-lasting embers that keep the fire burning. Furthermore, Greek yogurt is a fantastic source of calcium and vitamin D. We often talk about calcium for our bones, but it is just as important for our muscles. Calcium is the trigger that actually causes a muscle fiber to contract. If you do not have enough calcium, your muscles will feel weak and unresponsive. This is why many seniors who are deficient in calcium find themselves feeling frail. A study published in a major medical journal found that older adults who increased their intake of calcium and vitamin D through dairy sources like yogurt had significantly better mobility scores and a much lower risk of falling compared to those who did not. Beyond the minerals, Greek yogurt is filled with probiotics. You might wonder what your gut has to do with your leg muscles, but the connection is very strong. Your gut is where you absorb all the nutrients we have been talking about. If your gut health is poor, you could be eating the best food in the world, and it would just pass right through you. Probiotics help ensure that your body actually takes in the magnesium, potassium, and protein you are eating. Consider a woman named Sarah who was 72 and struggling with a feeling of general weakness. She felt like she was aging faster than her friends. She started replacing her morning toast with a bowl of unsweetened Greek yogurt, topped with a few walnuts and berries. Not only did she feel more satisfied and less hungry during the day, but she also noticed that her legs felt more solid. She no longer felt like she had to hold on to the furniture as she walked through her house. When choosing a yogurt, please make sure to read the label. You want to find one that says plain and unsweetened. Many of the fruit-flavored yogurts in the grocery store have more sugar than a candy bar, and that sugar will cause inflammation that makes your joints and muscles ache. If you need it to be sweeter, add your own fresh fruit or a tiny bit of raw honey. This one simple switch to Greek yogurt can provide the sustained nourishment your legs need to stay strong and stable all day long. Finally, we come to a breakfast food that might surprise you, but is deeply effective: steamed sweet potatoes with a pinch of natural mineral salt. Most people think of sweet potatoes as a side dish for dinner, but in many parts of the world they are a breakfast staple because of the incredible energy they provide. Sweet potatoes are one of the best sources of complex carbohydrates. Unlike white potatoes or flour-based foods, sweet potatoes break down very slowly in your system. This provides your leg muscles with a consistent supply of glycogen, which is the primary fuel used for movement. If you find that your legs feel tired by 11 in the morning, it is likely because your glycogen stores are empty. A steamed sweet potato in the morning is like filling your gas tank with premium fuel that lasts for miles. But the real secret for seniors is the addition of a small amount of natural mineral salt, such as Himalayan pink salt or Celtic sea salt. We have been told to avoid salt for years, but our bodies actually need high-quality sodium and trace minerals to function, especially as we age. Table salt is highly processed and missing all the good stuff, but natural mineral salts contain over 80 different trace elements that help your body stay hydrated. Many seniors suffer from chronic dehydration even if they drink plenty of water because their cells are not holding on to that water. Natural salt helps pull the water into your muscle cells where it is needed to prevent stiffness and cramps. When you combine the potassium and magnesium from the sweet potato with the trace minerals from the salt, you create a powerful electrolyte balance that supports your nerves and your heart. Imagine a man named David who loved to take morning walks but often had to stop because his shins would ache. He started eating half a steamed sweet potato with a little bit of Celtic salt and a drizzle of olive oil as his breakfast. He found that the aching in his legs vanished and he was able to walk twice as far as before. This is because his muscles finally had the minerals and the steady energy they were craving. To prepare this, simply steam the potato until it is soft and enjoy it while it is warm. This is a gentle way to wake up your digestive system and provide your muscles with everything they need to move. Remember that each morning is a new opportunity to invest in your health. You do not have to be perfect, but by making these small changes to your breakfast, you are choosing a path of strength and vitality. Your legs are the foundation of your independence. When you nourish them, you are not just feeding your muscles, you are feeding your freedom to move through the world with confidence and joy. Thank you for spending this time with us today. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a like and share it with a friend who might benefit from these tips. We look forward to seeing you in the next video where we will continue to explore the best ways to live a healthy and vibrant life.